talk about right now, but the Knicks will be back this year. That's the only team you can say something bad about is the Knicks. But as far as everybody else, we got recent rings. You know what I'm saying? And you know that. You know that. Let me tell you something about the Falcons, right, and they fans, right? Y'all don't give a damn about winning no championship. All you give a damn about is beating my Giants or beating them Aints. If you beat us, that's your Super Bowl year. But if you don't beat us, then you want to talk about us. You want to discriminate me. You want to say why you living on my turf. Go back up north. No, man, I pay taxes in the United States. I'm gonna go wherever I want to go. And if I choose to come down here to the A, to this red, dirty clay, that's where I'm going to be. And I'll rest my head. But that don't mean I got to depend on supporting the sport teams here. Do you get me, Sluggo? Do you really get me?
No, Sluggo don't get you, because Sluggo says most transplants understand that most good for the home, what's good for the home team is good for business. But no, not this joker. It's the same moniker. I'm from New York. It's all about New York City, baby. Shaking my head. That's exactly what the issue is.
Wait. Ho. First and foremost, right? I would have gave these teams a chance. But you know what? I look at, I study a lot of things as far as coming to sports. And I study the teams when I come. I study their front office, their management, and I see what type of moves they're gonna make and what they want to do with their franchises. But I never seen them bring in players that's gonna take you far and beyond the limitations that a winning team should have. And you never went there. And you know that, Slugger. So stop playing radio in the chat room. You know what I'm saying? You saying some good things, but they ain't that good because what is your championship, Sluggo?
Listen.
And the rest of you dirty birds. Okay, by the way, did you read all people in the chat? Because where is Nano? Where is Clay B? I want to have all these different names in between Davis. Where is, let me see, a couple more people, man. Where is the Dirty Bird fans at? Where are they? They heard this advertisement. They knew that we was coming on the air. Where are you, Dirty Birds, Hawks, even the Braves? Where you at? Where you at?
Listen. It's like Sluggo said, man. We're going to need you to import your water, food, and other resources. You down here using up these good resources down here in the A. You down here using up. You can get your stuff from New York, man. Have them ship some of them Hebrew National Franks or whatever down from New York, man. That kosher food and stuff. Have them ship that down here. You eating this good dirty South Soul food, baby. You know what I'm saying?
How you know what I'm eating? I'm gonna tell you what I eat. I eat the Hebrew National. I eat one that y'all don't know about, and that's called sabrets. You know what I'm saying? I eat the stuff that I used to eat, but for you to come up here, Sluggo, and tell me don't come down here and grab about all y'all resources. Listen, man, if somebody want to cook me a soul food meal, or if I want to cook me one, I'm going to go ahead on and cook it, man. Because I got to live, man. I gotta taste the water, brother.
Hey.
I got to be able to stay healthy.
Grego say you are picking and choosing your teams anyway. He said, why? He said, what about your Jets and your Mets? He said, you're real careful in selecting.
I know Grego ain't say that. Okay, let's go over Grego teams, right? Grego like the Patriots. Yeah, basketball, Grego he used to like the Lakers, but now that Golden State is winning, he's with Golden State, right? Baseball, he was the Red Sox, but they finally got the curse off them back in, what was that, 2009, 2011. They got the curse off, and they finally beat the Yankees to go to the World Series, right? Grego is a man that who's ever jumping, he'll jump high and jump on their back. So Grego should not sit there and talk about. And then another thing, if Grego knew anything about the metropolitan area, we have 2 teams in every sport, and some sports we have 3, which is hockey. But, big bet, B-U-T, capital letters. If you're a real fan, you pick the team you want to choose and be with. I've been with the Giants, Yankees, and Knicks for over 48 years. Could Grego say he been that long a Patriot fan? No. Grego ain't been living that long. All right? So this ain't about you, Grego, and your bandwagon jumping ass. No, this is about the dirty South and what they can put on the Chief Rocka today. They can't put nothing on me. You cannot bring me to your kingdom if you ain't ready for what I got to say.
Hey man, you got this room is going in, man. So my man Arlen Cole is in it. Said, so you saying you would be a fan if we were winning? You're saying you'd be a fan?
No, I said I'd be a fan. I'd be a fan if y'all pick the right people to build a dynasty. You know, it's all about building dynasty. Do y'all believe in dynasty? Tell me that. If you don't believe in a dynasty, then you don't believe in winning.
Oh, hey, so my man Sluggo said, Chief, at the very least, you should be impartial. But what we hear is a bunch of animosity. It's almost as if our team stole your girl or something.
Hey, it's one girl I wish they would have stole. But I don't know about any other girls, but nah, man. It's not like that, Sluggo. You know what I'm saying? In order for me to have, and see, I'm not a man that jumps around and cheer for all these different teams. I like to establish one team in each sport, and that's going to be my team. And being that I grew up on my team, you know, that's who I'm going to be with and I'm going to die with. But if I wanted to sit here and go to some games and watch and cheer for your teams, they got to show me a little better. You know, I go and watch our teams here, and I cheer for the other team. And it could be the sorry-ass 76ers. I'm going to cheer for them over the Hawks.
That sounds like a real lot of hate, man. That don't even make no dang sense right there. You know what I'm saying? And that's why we got this show, because you suck for that, man. That's just bottom line. Just bottom line. You like some of these Georgia peaches. You walk around, you date chicks with. I seen some pictures. They got on Falcon jerseys and all that. You like, this what I do to the dirty birds, and you over there grinding on these chicks, dancing. You know what I'm saying? Like, this how I do the dirty bird women. You know, I see you laughing over there, man. You damn right you laughing, because that shit funny to you over there. That's funny to you. That's real. Hey, we got some more people in here that I gotta give a shout out to, man. See if we got Lady Poochie, aka Miss Sluggo. We got yes sir, she's here. I'm bringing them out today. Hey, I got my man That Ninja, Underground Railroad Show, one half of the Black Quarterback Show, Black Coaches Show, and he's a Real Cast Ranger. Found at realcastradio.com, and right behind him I got the head of the Real Cast Rangers. I got my man Jungle Brother, who has stepped in the building, and you know he's got he might be just as hard working as you. He got about 15 shows, but you could catch Jungle Brother. Most notably, you'll catch him on those late night shows, man. That's when he riding around late at night and the air is thin and he getting it in. And they bring their brand of sports talk, which is way left side of the natural radio stuff that you hear. They don't play radio, you know what I'm saying? They do it and they bring it their way. They bring it hard. They bring it brash, so be sure to check them out, realcastradio.com. That's the Real Cast Rangers. We also got my man Big Will, who has joined us. What's up, Big Will? You know what I'm saying? And yeah, I think we're good here.
We're another example of a guy that lives somewhere and he cheers for a team that's, you know, several miles and distance away from him. You know what I'm saying? We're a Pittsburgh Steelers fan, you know. How you fanning that? And we're from Brooklyn. Is Brooklyn really in the house?
Yeah,
he
in here shouting these nets. Anyway, we're back to this right here, man. All y'all dudes in here hating with all of the other teams and all that. We in here with the matter at hand. And that's these Falcons, that's these Hawks, that's these Braves. All right, let's get back here. Let's streamline this thing. Let's talk about basketball right here. We're going to start with basketball. That's where we starting today. Why you take a big sigh, man? Are you disappointed with your Knicks right now?
Oh, yeah, well, I'm not disappointed now because we did something on the off season that we should have been done a long time ago, and that's rebuild that brand and that name, So I'm looking for a big season from the Knicks, coming up. But, in the meantime, in between time, yeah, we had a drought. But then you can't really say we had a big drought. We've been going to the playoffs, We just don't have that championship thing, Matter of fact, if people talk about, everybody listen to what Doug Stewart say, Knicks ain't been relevant 40 years. Knicks was relevant a couple of years ago when Mike Woodson won the Atlantic Conference and was in first place, won over 50 games, We may have lost in the first round of the playoff, but we was there. You know what I'm saying? We had a good season. It's just the last couple of years the Knicks fell off because Phil Jackson came there trying to rekindle the program. And now that he got the pieces in place that he needs, the Knicks will be back. You know what I'm saying? The Hawks fans and the Hawks, y'all keep talking that mojo shit this year and see what happens. As a matter of fact, we beat the Hawks 2 out of 3 last year. So for y'all to always go to the playoffs, y'all can't seem to beat us for some reason, right? And we suck that bad.
Hey, we still had a better team. You can't deny that, though. Y'all did beat us. In 2 games, but hey, the record speaks for itself last year. You know what I'm saying? Representing the East.
And what record is that, Kysii?
What record is that? I mean, listen. We made it to the playoffs. That's all I got to say right there. Playoffs. Yeah, that's what I said about your Knicks. Playoffs? Nah, they didn't make it to the playoffs. That's what it mattered in the win. Not the 2 games that y'all won last year. Okay, cool. Yeah, that was great. But in the end, y'all didn't make it to the playoffs. Of course, we didn't make it all the way through, but at least we made it. And we made it for what? 9 of the last 10 years or whatever it is. You know what I'm saying? You can't say that. Ooh, it's silence. Okay. I heard a pin drop. What you got to say?
Oh, no, man, you ain't hear no pin drop. I was just reading the message where it says, somebody sent me a message said, Chief Rocka, good points, great points. Kysii is backtracking. Kysii is using the audience to try to build his morale up. Keep doing what you do, man. NY Jersey supports you. And we got your back. We listen and we just not in the chat.
No. Why you get haters texting you, man? Tell them come in the chat, man. Come in the chat. They texting you. Kysii is backtracking.
Maybe you can't come in the chat like me. Maybe they ride around like I am. You know what I'm saying? Taking care of business. This is a Saturday morning. You know what I'm saying? Now maybe if you'd have came on a little later on this afternoon or something like that, they can get in the chat. But it's a Saturday morning. People out doing the diligence and making sure everything is going right within their household and home and paying their little bills and all that and whatnot. But they still had time to listen to the Chief Rocka, go with the kicking it with the Kysii, man, and see what's going on with this here Atlanta sports. And I tell them straight off the bat, ain't nothing going on with them because I ain't seen no banners. Only banner I seen up here in Atlanta is that one that's about the mildew once they leave Turner Field and go on up there to KKK Carl Town. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I didn't mean to say that. I forgot. You live in Carl, don't you? Oh, my bad, man. Okay, I'll take that back.
Look, my man, I can't get to everybody chat, everybody going in, but Dalen said he sounds like a Falcons fan. We beat y'all 2 out of 3 games. He left. He said, "What about that?" You know what I'm saying? Same type of deal. You know what I'm saying? We do bring that up how we beat them last year, the Giants last year. But I'm still on the Hawks.
Okay. What? Okay. What you say his name was?
That's my man Dalen, man. Dalen, maybe Daylon Roberts.
Well, ask Daylon, where was the Falcons at when it was a chance for them to beat the Giants and try to go to the Super Bowl? Where was they at? They was back here in Atlanta, packing up their shit in mothballs while we took that road and went to the Super Bowl and won. Ask him, do he remember that a couple of years back? Ask him, do he remember that? I don't think he do because, like I said, only games y'all remember is when y'all beat us. That's your Super Bowl. What's his name? Dalen, Doolin, Portland, whatever his name is. Tell him that's the only time y'all remember anything is when y'all beat us, but you ain't beat us to do nothing. I want to know how many times did the Falcons or Hawks break